Hello and welcome to USL Today. The final weekend of the regular season is upon us with a full slate of games set for Saturday evening. But really, the weekend got off to a start on Thursday evening with Seattle Sounders FC2 clinching the sixth and final playoff spot in the Western Conference. S2, a 3-2 win against the Austin Aztecs, really showing up at a big time there.
A really big performance by S2 after a little bit of a slump to close out the regular season entering Thursday night's game. And the Aztecs came out and they gave S2 all they could handle. The roustabouts were on the edge of their seats at their watch party when Romain Gould gave Austin a 2-1 lead. That would have been enough to send Tulsa through. But Ashani Fairclough's goal right before the break re-established control for S2, and I thought they were excellent in the second half. Capped by Nick Mieli's goal, earned them a 3-2 victory and a well-deserved place in their inaugural season in the playoffs.
Absolutely. Well, all six spots may be clinched in the Western Conference, but plenty to play for in the East this weekend with a couple marquee matchups. You have the Charlotte Independence and Charleston Battery going head-to-head, and then, of course, the Keystone Derby with the Pittsburgh Riverhounds visiting the Harrisburg City Islanders.
There's all kinds of permutations that can go on with these two matchups in terms of who gets in, with the Richmond Kickers sitting waiting to see what their fate will be. The Keystone Derby, it comes down to win and you're in. A draw for either team is not good enough. So you should expect to see, I think, more fireworks as we've seen between Harrisburg and Pittsburgh already this season. And the fact is, they need to win. Charlotte needs to win as well. Charlotte would trail Richmond on head-to-head tiebreaker with a draw, and then both ending up on 41 points at the end of the season. And they need to go into MUSC Health Stadium and do something that no team has done since May 2014: hand the Battery a defeat on home turf in the USL regular season. These two games are going to make for fascinating viewing and fascinating scoreboard watching as the night goes on.
Absolutely. Should be terrific in the Eastern Conference on Saturday. Well, out west, still plenty to play for there. Although all six spots have been wrapped up, home field advantage still very much up for grabs.
We got three teams that we're really focused on this weekend, and you got Sacramento Republic FC hosting Arizona. They need to take victory to, one, wrap up a home playoff game in either the quarterfinals or the semifinals. But there's actually a permutation where win out, have Louisville fail to win against St. Louis FC, and suddenly Sacramento's not only top of the Western Conference, they're the number 2 seed for the USL playoffs overall. Then you've got Colorado Springs hosting the LA Galaxy 2, and if they need to take a win as well, if they draw, Oklahoma City holds the head-to-head tiebreaker over them. So if they both end up on 47, there's no three-way tie, then suddenly Energy FC is looking at a conference semi-final berth. All of this stuff, you can find out more about it in the story on the USL Soccer website that's posted Friday night, but there's certainly a lot to dig your teeth into as we go into the final Saturday of the season.
Absolutely. Well, it should be a fascinating final weekend of the regular season. Make sure you stay up to date on all the latest at USLsoccer.com. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.